Hey guys, Trip here again, and I've got my wife with me, Andy, and we're trekking through the forest looking for mushrooms. Well, she's looking for mushrooms, I'm looking for evidence of bears. Found some yesterday, some chewed up bones of some, I don't know, little deer or something, like a leg bone that was chewed to pieces, a hip bone and a skull. And well, now we're going to trek through this forest where it's known for some bears to be. And well, Andy's looking for mushrooms and I'm looking for evidence of bears. Okay, so there are mushrooms all over, but you can't exactly eat these. So we're looking for ones that's edible. Oh. Not exactly the easiest place to walk, but we make it. Okay, we got some clearing.
What's a blueberry field?
So yeah, it's a blueberry field. Where are the blueberries? And there's a typical European forest. All you see are these kind of trees. I'm not so sure what you call them. What are these trees called?
Pine tree. Spreka.
Okay. And there's some big ass black mushroom there. I think this is actually the correct mushroom. Nope.
This looks like correct one, but it's not.
Okay, so that's the one we're looking for. And
That's only the color we're looking for.
over here we find some deer droppings. Well, it doesn't look exactly like deer droppings, but I'm going to guess by the size of it, it's not a bear.
Hey, a poisonous mushroom. Look how precious it is.
Uh-huh. And that over there, if you eat it, will kill you. Apparently. The nice thing about this forest is you pretty much got quite a long range of vision where you can see what's around you. Although yesterday we thought the same, and then we had a deer come running past us and we were both like, what the fuck? Like, where did this thing come from? Ever so suddenly. It was chased by a kid on a dirt bike, but yeah, it sort of came out of nowhere. Ow! Yeah. Trekking through the forest.
Oh no, someone was here.
Someone was here. Yeah. When you see overturned mushrooms like that, you know somebody was hunting them already. I'm going to pause up the video and carry on when we find something interesting. A lot of forestation happens here as well. As you can see, the wreck that the guys that cut the trees down, or lumberjacks, leave behind. I mean, look at that. Just complete and utter destruction. So I'll come back when something interesting shows up. Hopefully a bear, because that's what I'm going for. There are brown bears over here, and to my knowledge, not that I've ever seen a brown bear in the wild, but theory has it that they're not very aggressive and the chances of them attacking you is slim. generally they know you're coming and they move away. But this is autumn. They're stocking up on their last supplies before they hibernate for winter. So yeah, I'll come back when there's something interesting to show. It's either going to be a bear or something really cool, or it's going to be mushrooms. Or mushroom. So yeah, I'll get back to you later. Okay, so we have found some deer tracks. And the funny thing is, these deer tracks go, and then they sort of interrupted by that track over there, and that one over there. And that's definitely not a deer track. I'm not so sure. But there, and there. So I'm going to carry on a bit further and see if we can find some more tracks, but they seem to have ended there. So it's probably gone up here somewhere. But yeah, that could be a bear print. I'm no expert hunter, so I can't identify a bear print, but I sure as hell can see that there is not a deer. It's not a deer track.
Running.
Huh?
Because they are far away.
Uh-huh. So there's deer tracks all down the middle, yeah? And then voila. Another bear print. Not the biggest bear, but there's one. I don't see many more. But for the few we found, it says that there is a bear in this area, which is obvious because this is where bears do live. The chances of us seeing one is very slim, but they are here. So I'm going to pause up again and come back when we've got something more interesting.
Always around the red one. They grow mine.
Okay, hey, we've encountered another venomous mushroom. Yeah, here it is over here. And there's some fungi over here.
They're the same, just babies, not colored yet.
And then
Babies.
there's this guy over here. And eating this mushroom. Could you tell us what will happen if you eat this mushroom?
It will kill your livers and you die.
Apparently there's no cure for it.
No, there isn't.
So, not even the animals eat those, I guess?
Here was my mushroom.
Yep. Not there anymore, is it?
No.
Which means somebody else was around here.
Yeah.
Another poisonous one there.
And someone was...
Somebody was breaking them.
No.
So, I guess we gotta go deeper into the forest to find Andy's mushrooms. And we've also gotta go deeper into the forest to find me an animal. So, once again I'm gonna pause up and then we'll get back as soon as we've got something interesting to show. So this was a bit tricky to spot. But would you look at the size of this guy? And it's bigger than my hand. That's a really big shroom. And underneath the texture is different to what I've seen here. I mean, all these shrooms have got different textures underneath. I wonder if this is a magic mushroom, if you can get a high from it. Not that I'm going to try. I have no intention to be hallucinating in the middle of the forest. But yeah, you find mushrooms pretty much. Whoa, what is this? That's a rock. I thought it was a piece of bone. It kind of looked like it had the same texture, more or less. There's some more poisonous mushrooms down there. I can see it. I'm not so sure if the camera does, but there. And Andy's singing in the middle of the forest. She's having a jolly good time. There's two more of these big mushrooms. They seem like they're rotting off already. So yeah, we'll get back when we've got something interesting. I mean, like over here. You could take this as a guide as well. If you're in the forest picking mushrooms, I'm not so sure we're going to find it, but these over here, it's not good. Andy claims she's even found a dinosaur. Yeah. I don't like to shoot anything down. It's probably not. It's possible, it's probably not probable that you'd find a dinosaur. But yeah, if we do find the kind of mushroom that you're supposed to eat, we'll show you what it looks like. And if you find those in the forest, you can... They make a good mushroom soup, so I've heard. But yeah, we'll see. Carry on later when we find something else. So we found another, and this elevation is ridiculous. But we found another so poisonous mushroom, and the size of this guy is incredible. I mean, what did you have a look at that? That's... Oh, I'm out of breath. I mean, look at this incline. I mean, look at the... You can see some insects had a jolly good time eating this one. I destroyed that, but
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that.
it doesn't really matter. Mushroom is going to last for a week and then they're all gone anyways. Fuck me. This incline is intense. And still no sign of any bear.
Wow, look at this one. Hardly noticeable.
Oh wow, what's that? Just some fungi. Not so sure what that is. Just some fun. It feels like a mushroom.
It is.
Okay, so still no signs of any bears. No evidence of them scratching trees or no evidence of a recent kill. I guess this is exactly, I guess this is not where you're going to find them on such an incline. I mean, everything that's mammal needs to burn energy, and these inclines are just, I guess, not exactly suited for hunting. I don't think antelope really run up here either, because I haven't seen any tracks on the floor.
We have to go, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to find the summit. Or I don't think we're going to reach the summit. Or the peak, or whatever you want to call where this fucking hill ends. There's another really big mushroom there. So I need to get over this branch. I got a heavy backpack on my back. With, yep. Well, it's full of stuff. And some safety stuff. I've got a big one where? Got a big what? I got a big backpack in front of me. What are you talking about, the size of your backside? Your tummy. Oh yeah, I get it now. Oh yes, Andy says she's got a big backpack in front of her. What she's actually talking about is she's 6 months pregnant. And she's carrying around a baby. That's her backpack. That's cute. Up. Okay, I'm gonna pause up and come back if we see anything else that's interesting. Doesn't look like we're gonna find the mushrooms we're looking for. Doesn't look like I'm gonna find the bear that I'm looking for, but I guess it really doesn't mean it for sure, because you never know. You see things in the oddest times. Like I said, I'm no tracker, so it's not like I could track these animals. I could gain some knowledge on it, but then again, it's going to be winter soon. Winter is coming, people. Winter is coming. And then you're not really going to find any bears anyways, because they're going to be in a cave hibernating somewhere. Well, all of this is just pure white with snow. And the mountain peaks are snowed up already. There's quite a bit of snow in the mountains, and it is kind of cold. It was warm today, but it is kind of cold. So yeah, sorry, mind my camera angles sometimes. I'm not exactly looking at the camera, I'm looking at where I'm walking. So you might see some treetops and sky sometimes, because I only ever glance at it every now and then. Okay, so Andy told me, never mind, I see them all over the floor. I was going to ask if these are pine trees, where are the pine cones? Like, duh, they fucking everywhere. Well, all of us can't be geniuses all the time, so I guess I have my stupid moments. There is some rocks up there. I'd really want to go and check that out. I'm going to pause up and I'm going to start the recording again once we're up at those rocks there, but I really want to check out what is there. So, I've reached the rocks. It doesn't really seem like there's anything here. Whew. It is quite pretty. And looks like there's some little animal dens. Oh, a snake or something in there. Oh, but nothing that I've seen. Man, running up here with this thin air so high up, and the altitude is really high. Running really does make you tired. So Andy's down there because she has no interest in climbing up here. So we gotta head home right now because Andy has an appointment at her office. She's got to work this afternoon, and yeah, so we gotta get going. Hopefully before winter comes we can check this out again, but probably gonna have to wait for next year's spring before we see anything interesting. Okay, so we're gonna head back. I'm not so sure where the fuck we're going back to, but Andy's my GPS. She knows exactly where we're going. Okay. Yeah, so if you don't want to watch the walk back, you can pretty much end the video right now, but I'm gonna record all the way back, just in case we see something cool. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yes. That didn't sound very optimistic.
Because I already saw mushrooms on my plate. You see them.
Okay, so all Andy cares about is her mushrooms. Nothing else. We come out walking in the forest and the both of us are looking for completely different things. I'm looking for evidence of a predator and she's looking for mushrooms, I guess. I mean, don't want to piss any of the feminists off, but I guess that's how gender roles work. Feminists. Okay, I'm not going to say too much about that, but Andy, is it natural for a man to feed a baby?
Natural? No.
Is it natural for a woman to feed a baby?
Yeah.
Should a woman feed a baby?
Yeah.
according to feminists, men should feed babies too, because it's natural for them.
Yeah, in these times they can with those bottles. But what happened before there were bottles?
Yeah.
And before the milk exists.
Yeah, true. Let's just be feminists and forget of 5,000 years of history, right? Would you become a feminist?
How did prehistoric people, men, feed
Well, we've only got milk that makes the baby, not feeds them, so. I am very unlikely that men fed babies back in the day. Would you ever become a feminist and join a feminist movement?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't join any group.
I don't know, I don't join any groups. Do you know what feminist movement is?
Explain it, please.
Explain it. It's a bunch of crazy women that believe women are less than men. So, I don't know, they're just a bunch of fucking lunatics, if you ask me. Where are you going?
Yeah, down to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go there, I'll go slow.
Okay. Up. Okay, so Andy chooses to walk through the forest, and I choose to stay on a nice, I think you can't really call it a road, but here's where loggers drive their machinery. And you can see the destruction they leave behind. They just fuck everything up. But I guess people need wood. I mean, we just got together 3 cubic meters of... Yeah, people need wood. Yeah, that's what I was just about to do. She says, say what's waiting for me at home. Yeah, that's what I was about to do. We bought 3 cubic meters of wood so that we can heat the house over winter. Because our living room is really small, so it doesn't really take much. We don't have to put on the oil burner and use the wall-mounted radiators to heat the place, because we put some logs in the fireplace and shit, voila, warms the whole house up. So yeah, we've opted to use wood for winter, and when it's cold and you're burning a fire, it sort of lifts your morale as well. It's not as boring.
Ed, I found a bone.
You found a bone? Okay, let's see the bone that Andy found. Did you pick it up?
It's a small one.
Did you pick it up? Oh, cool. Bring it here.
Can I throw it?
You can throw it, yes. Okay. So, we found an animal bone. Let me just click autofocus so that it can focus. Damn it. There we go. No. Focus! It's not focusing, but this bone's definitely been chewed up. And she found it up there. And there's a little bit of evidence of a predator. On these hills, 1 bone. Superb. Yeah, it's been crunched up good. So yeah, finding an animal bone is always a good sign. I see no fresh kills though, so I don't know. Andy, how far are we away from the car?
Like 5 minutes?
Okay. So 5 minutes away from the car. Believe it or not, I decided to fly an RC Eagle around these forests. Well, above the trees from a clearing, obviously, but... yeah, that was kind of cool. Some kids that's hiking over here was watching, like, loop, loop, loop. The eagle I have has sort of got a V-tail, so I can't really... Oops. The eagle I have has got a V-tail, so you can't really... doesn't have a rudder, so you can't really do flat spins or anything like that. It's pretty much just left, right, up, down. Or bank left, bank right, pitch and roll. Well, it's pitch and roll, pretty much. There's no yaw to it, so you can't mix in some yaw to make it do something funky. But yeah, it's fun to fly. It's a very slow fly platform. I've got the battery in my pocket. Surprisingly, where all these tractor trails are, there's no animal footprints. And to be quite honest, I have no idea where we are. I'm following Andy. She knows. She's been living here for quite some time. She's familiar with these forests. She comes looking for mushrooms in a forest where you find bears, and she comes with absolutely
Do you know where we are?
no form of protection. I've got no idea. Absolutely no clue. I insist that I put a pistol in my bag with 15 rounds in the chamber. Well, not in the chamber, 15 rounds in the magazine. Just in case something happens. I mean, it's a complete last resort, but it's better to have a gun and not need it than need a gun and not have it. You think we're lost?
Yeah, I thought this is the road, but it doesn't look like it's the road.
Okay, so if you're lost, I'm gonna find us the way back. Come. Okay, so there's some big ass mushrooms. Okay, so my instincts are gonna kick in, and I know that this tractor trail has got to lead to some road. And we've parked on the side of the road, so if we follow the tractor trail, we're going to find the road. And I know that this decline.
We still got blueberry field, didn't we?
Yes, but blueberry fields could be in different places, baby. You can't take that. It's like sailing and watching the clouds for direction. Okay, so if this is a downhill, like if this is a down slope, we gotta go this way, which is down, to find the road. And then when we find the road, we'll find our car somewhere along the road.
When we find the car, we can do that.
Yeah, and then you're gonna leave me alone.
Oh.
Doesn't look like we're going in the right place, huh? Relax. You're still leading the way, though.
Yeah.
Allow me. Okay, so. So I take back my confidence in my wife's ability to navigate these forests. And there's an awesome big mushroom. Dun, dun, dun. And now it's become my job. To be quite honest, I have no fucking idea where we are. We're probably lost. But
No, we're not. We're not that far.
no, we're not that far, and that's what makes it okay. It's just over this hill, because I recognize this tree.
You recognize?
Yeah, I did. Look, there's a band on that tree, right? And there's this tin on the floor, which means the car is in this direction. I remember things. And here's the droppings that I showed earlier.
No, shoot that.
And there's the mushroom that I turned over. You see?
You're like from that character.
What? Why? Because I know where I'm going.
No, because you are dropping that piece of it.
Like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel. Well, I didn't drop anything. I just remember what I saw. And I pretty much have keen eyes. I pay attention to everything. Ah, and look, voila. Car's down here. Who's a legend? Who's a legend? I am. That was just stupid. That's definitely not. Guys, that's definitely not what you do as a victory song. Who's a legend? Who's a fuck me. Ow! Okay, so I can see the car already. And we're really close. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. And this is like, you can't really walk here without getting stabbed and pricked by all these bloody branches. There we go. Yeah, she laughed at me when I said I recognize a tree.
I told you, blueberry field. We're not far.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she found the way back. Going in a complete wrong direction, she found the way back. Yeah. That's Andy, never guilty of anything. The best navigation system until it stops working. We do have GPS on the phone anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we could find the road using a map. But yeah, there's the car. There's Andy. We're pretty much done. I'm gonna kick it out here now, guys, because we've been at this for quite some time. I mean, there's 30 minutes of recording, but we've been walking for longer. I think an hour, right?
Yeah.
It's a double the amount of time. Yeah. We're back on the road. There's the truck.
There's no mushrooms.
There's no mushrooms.
There's no bear.
There's no bear. We found one bone though. If that counts for if that counts for anything. She found a bone.
I found the bone.
Yeah, you found a bone. Okay, super. So yeah, guys, that's us. We're gonna kick it out. Hey, for all of those who's watching, please like and subscribe the video. We tend to make a bunch of boring videos, but yeah, we try. Please like it and subscribe if you found it cool, and we can do more of them in the future. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye.